Hi Cancer, this is your reading with me for September 2021. I hope you are doing well. So we are going to see what's happening here, and I have got here your cards ready to go. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs for September, and we will take a look. So let's get started. Actually, just before I do as well, I'm just going to let you know as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is also down below as well. They're done within 12 to 24 hours and they're done on the same day with me for the personal readings. Everything's available like on my website and also linked down below. There are also intention manifesting items on my website which thousands of people have seen results with, so you can check out the review section also at the bottom of my website. There's items such as bracelets, necklaces, anklets, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, or intention pouches which you can also do the same with, and everything is meditated with in sage. There's also spiritual teas for different intentions. There's also crystals, sage, etc. So definitely do check it out if you're interested. Cancer. See what's happening for September. Whoa. Okay. All right. So, 3 of Wands, Hierophant. Venus has power in September. So I actually mentioned this particular astrological date quite a lot throughout some of the readings, and that's because it's quite a powerful astrological date. On the 10th of September, Venus enters Scorpio, which is quite powerful. Now, the Hierophant's ruled by Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. The Empress is also ruled by Venus. So there's obviously a very strong Venus energy here, and this really does go to show that many of you will start to feel so much more stability, especially if you're someone who is perhaps a little bit more emotional, or you feel things, like you feel empathy towards people. You will start to feel so much more power in your empathy. You'll start to feel so much more power in your home life. You will start to feel more power where perhaps before you thought to yourself, like, okay, am I being too much? Like, is my emotional, like the emotional side of me, is it too much? Because you do have Cancer somewhere in your chart. If you're watching this, unless you're cross-watching for someone, you've got a lot of Cancer in your, you've got Cancer somewhere in your chart, which is, of course, a water sign, which is known to be quite, well, intuitive, but also very caring, very empathic. It's got those traits to it. And ultimately, it just goes to show that if sometimes you've been called, let's say, too much, or someone has said you're too sensitive, it really just goes to show that in September, this energy with the Sun in Virgo, which we know that Virgo is also an energy of like looking inwards and thinking about things, you are going to feel so much more power because you're going to realize that, this is me, and we need empathy in this world. We need kindness. We need care. We need sensitivity in this world. And you're going to start to realize that it actually is a power. Okay? The 3 of Wands really shows that there's something pretty big that's pending in September. Now, I'm intrigued to see what this is, but it just goes to show that you'll start to feel so much more stability within yourself, your values, your goals, and you will start to feel like you really do have a lot of power. Your family will also start to realize that actually you are a very powerful person. I think also as well, if you recognize that like years ago, people never really considered emotional health as a big thing, a lot of people dismissed it, and a lot of people also had that sort of stereotypical view that your emotions are, are not useful, or that certain people, for example, it was like very stereotypical as well, like, oh, men shouldn't cry, and things like that. Like, it was very, very invalidating at times, or people that cry are too emotional, they're too sensitive. I just feel like nowadays it's very, very different, especially with just a completely different outlook on things, that people are starting to see that you do have this power where you have understanding, you have kindness, you have care, and that it's actually a really good thing. And that's one thing that I definitely see here, is that you're getting a lot more respect for who you are as a person. Okay? So I am an upright reader. You've got the 7 of Wands with the 4 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Ooh, you can't make this up. There's someone here who wants to be like you. I mean, you have to tell me who this is, but there's someone here that's quite jealous of you, who wants to be like you because they see all of your qualities, they see your characteristics, and they feel like they don't match up to you. So that's interesting. Temperance. Yeah, someone here that really wants to be like you. By the way, the Four of Swords shows that September's a really good spiritual month for you. So things like meditation, or any spiritual practices, if you're getting like spiritual treatments, or like say you're doing like a chakra cleansing, or you're doing like a special healing, a really great month to do so, I will say. Seven of Wands here shows that any struggles or challenges you've faced, you're getting through them pretty effortlessly. And I say effortlessly, not in like a, oh, it's going to be easy, but through difficulties, you're finding your way and you're becoming so much stronger. That's really the big thing I want to for sure mention here as well, is that you're really finding yourself and getting to a place of more stability. So that's good. I say that's very good. And then you've also got here as well the Strength card. So the Strength card shows that you're just becoming stronger and stronger. So let me tell you one thing. The strong get stronger in September, the weak get weaker. I'm not just talking about you, I'm talking about people around you. I'm talking about groups of people, I'm talking about individuals, and I'm not just talking about ego. Well, ego can get stronger, you know, if you have a strong ego, it can get stronger. But I'm talking about the emotional aspect of things. People that have no empathy will find it very, very hard in September to feel more empathy, or to tap into their emotions. Whereas those who feel empathy and kindness will be seen more in the light. Does that even make sense? You know, the strong, and to be honest, people who do have very strong egos, I do believe in many ways that they are weak, you know, because when they talk about like things like this in psychology terms, you know, the ego doesn't make you strong. How you are makes you strong. When someone has a very strong ego, it actually outlines that they do have issues perhaps with personal, like, you know, self-esteem, self-confidence, things like that, or they may have trauma, you know, that needs to be healed. They need healing, you know, to bring down the ego. Everyone has an ego, but it depends on what it is like. So, you know, that's what I mean by the strong get stronger and the weak get weaker. Just because someone has a big ego doesn't mean that they're strong. So just keep that in mind, okay? The strong get stronger, the weak get weaker. So you might think that you're not strong, but I'll tell you what, I think you are. Oh, the truth I said that, the King of Cups came out. Okay, so look, you are, okay? That is you. You are a strong person. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt yourself. So this card had come out. See, Ace of Swords is victory. So there's also this sense here of you feeling so much better. Basically, I know this is a bit of a, you might find this a strange reading because you're like, well, Moonlight, I came here wanting to know about my career. I came here to know about my love life, Moonlight. What happened? Well, the stronger you become within yourself, and the more acceptance you have towards yourself, and the more you work towards healing and self-confidence and self-esteem, other areas of your life come together. So what I'm trying to say is that, look, areas of your career, areas of relationships can come together the more you're focused on your self-esteem, your self-confidence and healing. And also that just makes you stronger. So basically September here is about building yourself and being okay with who you are, and knowing that, you know, there are always aspects of ourselves that we can work on, you know, and things that we can do to improve our lives. And that's the really powerful thing here, is that September is about you and how you see yourself. You just can't make this up, to be honest. I think that ultimately the thing here is that it does show that you'll have a lot of victory, celebration, success, strength and power in September, but it comes from you, and that's the big thing. Family, I think, will really pick up on your strength and confidence as well. Queen of Swords, there you go, and the Six of Cups, okay, so there'll be people that really recognise your hard work and your efforts, you know, whether you are you know, studying, or whether you literally have a career, or whether you're working towards a career, people will start to see you as someone who has so much potential, especially if you felt invisible. You know, if you felt really invisible, September is a changing moment, a pivotal moment. I would recommend that you look into your birth chart if you haven't already, there's a transition, I think, a transit that's probably happening in September that's actually aligning something in your personal birth chart with what's happening astrologically in September to bring this kind of change. So that could be interesting to look into, but this is what I see. So Cancer, this is your reading. Of course, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on my website. And take care, everyone. Bye.